Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bird Eye News TV. My name is Hertzberg and I will be your host. We are going to talk about the FBCS talent show. We want our viewers to have the most exclusive experience. So we are going to have the winners of the first place FBCS talent show prize on the show today. Our judges couldn't make up their minds on the winner for first, second, or third place, so they decided to have a tie for all three trophies. And now a round of applause for our guests. First place winner, Lakiah, Turnbull. Wherever you like. And our first place winner and student choice winner, Daniel Graham. Lakiah and Daniel, it's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. So, to start off, these questions are for both of our winners. Did you practice and rehearse a lot to prepare for the show?
I had previously done the song a couple times. I did it once at the beginning of the school year at the first hour-long lunch, and after that I only practiced a couple times before the talent show itself, so not really, a little bit.
Danny,
you know, I chose the song a few weeks before the talent show, and I'd played that song a lot, and you know, that's kind of, it was a song that I enjoyed to play and sing to in my room. And but by the time I actually chose the song, I became bored with it. So I played it a lot beforehand, but the 2 weeks before the talent show, I think I only played it like twice. And it was a mistake because I totally should have practiced more. I forgot the lyrics at one point and just sang the first verse again. Nobody noticed because I played it off, but...
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, you won student choice, so you must be pretty good. Okay, did you experience any stage fright or stuttering during your performance?
Yes. Yes. Every time before singing in front of anybody or performing in any type of manner, I do get a little bit shaky, like can't breathe. That's about it though.
Yeah, it's understandable.
I get a lot of stage fright kind of once I'm up there. Not to say that it's bad, it's exhilarating in a lot of ways, but I definitely get shaky, and there was a few times that I slipped on the words a little bit, mostly only in a sense that I would notice because musicians tend to be self-critical, but you know, it's just kind of the way it is when you're performing, and you gotta play through it.
I see. Do you think that you might take this talent and make a career in the future?
I've thought about it, but it does take a lot of hard work, a lot of concentration, a lot of practice, definitely a lot of patience. So I'm not really sure yet. I'm thinking about it, just a little bit though.
I see. Yeah.
Well, you know, I would love to. I would love to be famous. I mean, who doesn't want to be famous? But I'm not sure, one, whether I'm good enough, and more importantly, you know, it's not something you could rely on. You could be insanely good and get nowhere, and you could be not very good and still get somewhere. And although it'd be good, and I'm going to put myself out there and do kind of open mics and stuff like that, and you know, get used to it, I'm not writing anything on becoming famous. I'm preparing, I have other ideas of what I'm going to do.
I see. Well, you guys were very good. I think you've definitely got a possible career if that's where you want to go. Did your performance have any personal meaning for you?
I wouldn't say like personal meaning. It is a lot of fun to go and do something that you love doing. The kind of joy of the exhilarating feeling of doing that. I mean, you could go outside and skydive and probably get the same adrenaline rush that you get before you go on stage. So,
yeah.
I would say yeah. Well, kind of not personal, but other than that, yeah, a little bit.
I think it's performing any art or anything like that is a pretty personal thing. You know, if you just kind of went up there and sang, it's not quite the same as performing, you know. And I think that when I perform, I put a lot of my personality and I put a lot of my, you know, feelings into singing and playing guitar, and so yeah, I think it is pretty personal going up there.
Neat. Let's see. Did you expect to win first place, or was it a shock to you?
I did not think at all I was going to. I thought he was going to beat me. Obviously he did.
Well, you both got first place, so.
No. in truth, I was kind of the same thing. I thought Lakiah was going to win, or the other 8th grade girl. I don't remember her name.
Jada.
But Jada did very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I thought I definitely had a chance of placing, but I was kind of shocked to learn that I came in first place. I didn't think I was at that point, but I guess that's how it was judged. So
Yeah. Let's see. How long have you been performing this talent?
Well, I think everybody's family members tell them, oh yeah, you've been doing this since you were this old. But my grandma used to tell me that I started singing Ba Ba Baran when I was 9 months old.
Wow.
So, other than that,
Been doing it for a while.
apparently, I mean that's what I was told. I don't really know that from like actual memories of me singing this song when I was 9 months old. But
Yeah.
so I guess a long time.
I see.
I haven't been, I've only been playing guitar for about just under a year now, and same thing with choir, just a little bit under a year, maybe a year now. And I mean, of course, I sang in the shower all the time when I was a kid, just my life. I didn't sing all that much, and I didn't do it in front of my family even. I was pretty quiet, and then I decided to try out for choir for whatever reason, and then I just started singing, and kind of my family didn't realize it until I just started doing it, and yeah, it was kind of interesting.
I see. Well, I also sing in the shower, Daniel, so you're not alone. Let's see. What is your message to the other performers that didn't win? Other performers.
Don't give it up.
Don't give up.
Because the more you practice, the more you do it, the better you're gonna get, and who knows, maybe you can make a career out of it.
I see.
The harder you work at it, the better you'll do.
My words would probably be, don't be discouraged because you didn't get in first place, or you didn't place, or whatever, or if you didn't do very well up there, or you think you didn't. Because one, when you're performing, I've learned that any artist, if you're performing, usually it's an art, and artists are self-critical. So I always think, I did this well, we'll bump it up a few levels, and that's probably the more realistic one. And, so I'm not saying to completely be distraught by it and try to win and try to become better than you are, but don't be discouraged by it and stop doing what you like to do.
I see. I hope they watch this. They can hear what you guys saying. What's your plan for the money that you earned in the talent show?
I kind of already blew it.
Already blew it.
I bought myself a skateboard.
We've got a spender. You, Daniel?
I would love to say I was responsible and gave to charity or put it in my bank account for college, but I totally just bought new snowboard bindings.
Well,
and spent a little bit more.
Two spenders on the show.
Spent a little bit more than what I earned, but
that's better than what I did.
Alright, would you perform again in future talent shows?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's a great opportunity to just get out there.
Awesome. Well, I think that concludes our interview. Thank you guys so much for coming. Lakiah, Daniel, and thank you for tuning into Bird Eye News TV. My name is Hertzberg. Have a good day.